Fly like you stole it.
And welcome to this review of the Vifly Finder Lost Quad Buzzer that has been sent in to me by Unmanned Tech for review as part of their long range build that I'm also doing. So this buzzer is 105 decibels, has its own LiPo, deactivation switch and a port for connection. Now why is that important? 105 decibels is louder than a normal buzzer that you get for your quad. This is a normal 5-foot buzzer. I'll do a sound comparison briefly in the video. But it has its own LiPo. So why is that useful? So if you out flying and you've crashed, you've ejected your battery, your normal buzzer stops working. No power, no buzzer. Your quad's lost in long grass, top of a tree, and you're stuck trying to find it. With this internal LiPo, after 30 seconds of your LiPo being disconnected, this will alarm at 105 decibels and it will keep alarming for up to 6 hours. So whether your LiPo is connected or not, it's been ejected, you still stand a good chance of at least hearing your quad, finding out where it is and then recovering it. So this, as I said, could be bought from Unmanned Tech. If I just swap screens, the calculator, it's £12. Potentially could save you the cost of your entire build. Now when I first started flying, I didn't think, yeah, I need a buzzer, but once you've lost your quad in long grass for a half hour, you soon realise buzzers are a good idea and you should get one. So this comes as a complete package with some nice silicone wire. You just plug it in and then connect it up to your flight controller. Now the way I've done it onto the Fireworks V2 board is the red wire goes to my buzzer plus, the yellow wire to my buzzer negative, and the black wire to my ground. Now the instructions that come with the buzzer give you two options for two different types of flight controllers. Mine's a type A, the other type is a type B, and that only has one buzzer pad on your board. So black goes to ground, red goes to 5 volts, and then your yellow wire goes to the buzzer port that's on your FC, and that allows your buzzer to be used in a normal way as well. Now on the back gives you a few dimensions. Weight's only 4 grams, 105 decibels, worker time of up to 6 hours, and a charge time of an hour and a half. So this is a LiPo, and it should arrive to you at storage charge, not fully charged. So you're not going to get that 6 hours from the word go. So I worked out 90 minutes divided by 2, which is average amount of time you get on a LiPo if you're freestyling. It's just a good number to start with. Gives you 45 packs. Now I fly an average of 5 packs a day, so I divide that by 5. You're looking at 9 days of flying to get this enough charge so that the alarm will last for up to 6 hours. So on your first couple of flights, don't expect this to last for the full 6 hours. It will probably still last a good hour or two, even on a storage charge, so it shouldn't be too much of a problem. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to plug in my LiPo. I'm going to unplug my LiPo, let this alarm, and show you how to deactivate the alarm in its 2 different supported methods. Let's turn on my transmitter.
Fly like you stole it.
Yeah, I'm plugging a LiPo. Right, so as you can see here, green LED lets you know it's charging. Say you're flying, you've crashed, your LiPo is ejected. The buzzer beeps and will continue to beep 30 seconds as a sort of standby beep. One, it lets you know I am going to alarm unless you do something about it. And 2, if you might not hear it, but depending how far away. So we'll just wait for the 30 seconds for us to fill the alarm. and there it goes. So that's its full alarm tone now, 105 decibels. I think it's a louder, clearer tone than a normal buzzer, but I'll do a comparison. So the way to disarm this then, say at the end of the day, you finish flying, or you found your quad, just hold the button 1 to 3 seconds. Beeps 3 times, lets you know the alarm is now deactivated and it won't go off anymore. So the other way to deactivate it, if you've mounted it in such a way that you've buried the switch and you can't quite get to it anymore, it's not such a problem. So there, it's armed again. I'll skip forward to when it's actually buzzing, and it's buzzing away now. So you just plug it back in, 3 to 6 seconds, unplug, beeps 3 times and let you know it's deactivated again. Obviously you don't have to wait for the full tone of the beep. If you finish flying it in a day, take your last LiPo, unplug it, plug it back in, 3 to 6 seconds, unplug it, beeps 3 times, that's it. It won't beep anymore, so it won't be going off on your backpack as you are driving away or walking away. So to set this up as a normal buzzer then, because that's when its other features, is you need to go to Vifly. Just connect in. Configuration tab. Obviously you need to turn on the beeper. So here's all your beeper settings. These are the ones I like to keep on. RX loss, so when you actually flip your buzzer switch or alarm. Disarming, arming, receiver set, there's all sorts down there. Just pick the ones that you think are quite useful to you. All the explanations are just here. And you also have to set up a mode switch, which is just there for me. So when I flip the switch on my transmitter, it doesn't beep because I haven't plugged it in. Just like any other normal buzzer, nice and loud. So just to compare that to a normal buzzer, oh, I'll deactivate it. There it goes. On my normal freestyle quad, switch back scenes. Alarm. I don't think that is as loud as the lost alarm. That's just my opinion. I think the lost alarm is much louder. So, in summary, this thing is small. It's not too difficult to mount. It is a bit bigger than a normal buzzer, but it does have a LiPo battery connected to it. I'm going to get some double-sided sticky tape and stick it down and try and mount it in such a way that the sounder is always clear. Put some tape around it just to keep it nice and secure. Not too what I'll probably keep the switch so it's accessible, but it's not such a drama because you can just plug and unplug your LiPo for 3 to 6 seconds to disarm it that way. These things can be picked up from Unmanned Tech. Oh, switch screens. For £12. £12 to save you possibly losing a lot more money in a long grass, in a tree. It's easy to fit, it's 3 wires, it can beep up to 6 hours. Why wouldn't you get one? When I first started flying, I didn't think I need a buzzer. I could get away with it. I landed in long grass and it took me half hour to find my quad. With a buzzer, it takes minutes now, if not seconds, to walk up and find it again. So, light takes up not a lot of room at all, especially if you've got a normal stack build. It's worth it. Don't risk your equipment. Just go buy yourself a buzzer. Simples. Thank you for watching.